we have arrived in Kingston, and it really is a perfect fall day. It is super chilly and just sunny and crisp. There's all these really pretty gardens, so we're just getting some fresh air and stretching our legs on the way up to the festival. It's been years since I came up for a full weekend, so I'm really excited to just try and take it slow. I want to do and see everything. We're here, we made it, so let's get some coffee. Crane Truck's job is underway. He has loads of work to do. Crane sets his stabilizers hard. Crane Truck does it all just right. We hopped in the car and drove a little bit closer to Rhinebeck, and I'm so excited about the place that we are. Let me give you a peek. So this is Cassis. I've never been here before, but Allison Roman, who, whatever she says I follow, she recommended this place. It's a Cassis winery, I guess. They're having a food pop-up. We have a lunch reservation here, but we have a couple hours before lunch. My son will be asleep in the car, and my husband has finished his workday. The timing just is perfect for me to go and read my book and have a little me time and take a break before the chaos of the weekend. This is the calm before the storm, and I'm really excited to check this place out. Oh, thank you so much. Everyone inside was so nice. I decided to try this espresso drink. They told me that their whole thing is low ABV. So this is a little low ABV Cassis espresso drink. It's really good, surprisingly good. So interesting. Cassis and coffee. And now I'm gonna read my book and do a little knitting. I have a little me time. Feels like a gift to myself, so I'm really excited about it. And I hope he doesn't wake up early, because that's always what happens in those days when you're like, ooh, I'm gonna do something during my kid's nap today. They wake up early, but I'm gonna enjoy this environment, read my book, just take a little breather. Well, just about 10, 15 minutes after I sat down to read, my son woke up because that's what happens. But it's okay because that bought us enough time to visit an open farm that I was really hoping we'd get to go to, which is Morehouse. So we are here, and what are we going to see today? Babas. We're going to see babas. Do you have any dogs on the farm?
There is one, Bethany.
We made it to our Airbnb at night. Somehow the day became much more busy than I intended it to. Like, I thought I was going to just sit and relax and have a glass of wine for like a good chunk of the day, but that didn't happen. We did a lot, but I think it was all good stuff. Like, all places that we really enjoyed, good experiences, and good food. So I think it was a good, fun, full day. Now we're just finishing up a little bit of work in the common area in our Airbnb because our son is already asleep. And I think we're going to sleep pretty soon. It's only 9:30, but it's feeling like that time. And then looking forward to getting an early start in the morning and hopefully smooth sailing on our way to the fairgrounds. So we'll see you in the morning.
course, I'm downstairs in my bonnet, and down comes a vendor, Stephen Willett Fiber Arts. Super nice, super nice. But I was looking like this. He was able to contain his shock, I think. He was very nice about it, but just feeding and wrangling a toddler in a bonnet at 7 in the morning.
I just have to tell you a really quick funny story. I accidentally ran into Zandy Peters because there was a stitch marker swap happening that I had seen last year, and I really wanted to know what the deal was. Like, I hadn't been able to find it online. I wanted to participate, and I saw someone standing with a big QR code banner, and I thought, great, I'm gonna go scan that QR code and learn about the stitch marker swap. So I walked over with my phone open in front of me, taking a picture of the QR code. But as I got closer, I saw the person holding the QR code was Zandy Peters, almost exactly the same time as the QR code scanned on my device, and Zandy Peters' website came up. So I went over and asked, like, what's the stitch marker swap about, since I was already approaching. And then I said, well, since I'm already here, I might as well say I'm a big fan. And I wound up getting to talk to Zandy Peters and his mom for quite a while. So that was really special, little celebrity meeting.
day one of the festival is down. It was a busy day, but I think there were like 4 or 5 people who I had connected with over the past year online who I was able to meet up with in person. So that was really nice. And I think that knowing that we're here for 2 days means that I could really enjoy those conversations and not have to stress about like doing everything and seeing everything. I could just talk because we'll be here tomorrow too. But the pleasure of being in an Airbnb is that now our son is asleep and we can step out of the room and just have a little bit of time before it's bedtime for us as well. So I think that's what we're going to do right now. 지친 하루 끝 문득 들려온 너의 목소리 따뜻한 그 말 조용히 피어난 노란 봄 웃는 네 모습을 보면 괜히 심장이 빨라지고 너랑 걷는 이 길 위에 시간이 멈췄으면 해 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 This is the move.
Yeah.
This is it.
More lemon.
More lemon?
Being here for 2 days is a game changer. It's been so relaxed and so chill. So I'm glad we make that decision. We went to Leaping Llamas, which was absolutely crazy. I've never been before. And I didn't feel rushed to make it through because I knew that I have plenty of time. Let's go do a little bit more walking around. I'm tired. That's all she wrote. We made it back home. Thank goodness for my husband who drove the whole way. I was so tired at the end of the day on Sunday. And then once we got home, I proceeded to get the worst cold. I do think that having that level of stimulation and excitement does get to you. So everybody else is fine. Just grateful for such a wonderful weekend. Before I go, this is the first type of video I've made in this style. I don't usually do vlog content. Let me know if you are curious or interested in more types of videos like this one. It's my favorite kind of content to watch myself. So if you're also into watching vlog content and you thought this one was one you enjoyed, let me know. With all that being said, if you weren't able to make it to Rhinebeck this year, I hope that this video could bring a little bit of the Rhinebeck spirit to you, and I hope that maybe you'll have an opportunity to visit next year and we can say hi to each other there. And until the next video, it's been great to show you and talk about knitting with you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.